TWS, we're back with a new episode. It's been about 4 or 5 years, if I'm not mistaken, but we're here now. We've decided to come back after a very long time, but we've only done 2 episodes, to be honest, prior, so not much has been done in the way of work, but we're here now and we're about to flip the script.
Yeah. 5 years later, guys, we're back. You know, what's it in like a 5-year period?
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that's changed.
A lot has happened. A lot has changed. It's true.
So now we're back. We're serious. Hope you guys love and support us. You know, the whatever is back. TWS. We have a lot to talk about. The world is fucking exploding.
It is. True.
It's going crazy. We're talking about the likes of Trump, the likes of Bafana.
Yeah, it's the whatever show.
It's
As you
whatever.
can see, the background is a clear depiction of what we stand for, which is anything and everything. We've got your anime, we've got your movies, pop culture in a sense is what we do. We're looking forward to entertaining you guys. So
man. Without wasting any time, Wheezy, my brother.
What you got for me?
Man, I have a lot, bro. I have a lot in my mind, bro.
For me, the main thing in the past 4 years has been masculinity. I've learned a lot about being a man, becoming someone who can stand on their own, who can handle situations and overcome hardships. So for me, that's where it is. Especially since I got introduced to Andrew Tate, as you can see on the wall right there. He's been a very big inspiration in my He's been a big part of my change, my becoming, and I have so much to thank him for. Even though I cannot do that in person right now, but hopefully one day we get to make it happen. We get to make it happen.
So guys, without wasting any time, let's get straight into one of the topics we were thinking about. Shout out to the matriculants, by the way.
Yeah, KZN had like the highest pass rate amongst the 9 provinces.
Yeah.
So that's a very nice thing, to have on us, on our name. Shout out
to the matriculants. And I was reading an article yesterday
about
the new. It's called the News Hub.
The News Hub.
I was reading an article, and one of the girls, from Nelspruit, committed suicide.
Why?
Because of the matric results.
She didn't do so well,
bro. And she committed suicide. And this is a topic people don't talk about.
Yeah.
The mental health of students, the mental health of the kids in general, man, letting the kids know it's okay to fail, bruh, because we're always waiting to congratulate everyone else, but not looking at the broader side of the whole story.
The fact that not everyone can
actually,
do what is
expected. Yeah, that's the word.
I think it comes down to societal pressure, societal pressure that you have to succeed, you have to win. Otherwise, you're not good enough.
You're not good enough,
You're not accepted, and you've embarrassed your family or shamed your family. And it's very difficult if you're a female for you to handle that kind of pressure. We can understand with men, but even with men, it's difficult. So if it's coming from a girl, then it's difficult. There's a chance that so much can go wrong.
And the twisting part about the story is that she left a note,
She left a note.
A note, bro, an apology note to her parents, which she's committing suicide.
Because now
she couldn't take it, bro. But imagine the society, as you're saying, the society,
pressure,
the negativity was you. What happened? You failed.
Yeah, as if failing isn't part of life.
I mean, that's a step to success.
I mean, I think it was Nikola Tesla. I think he failed 1,000 times trying to make the light bulb work.
Oh yeah.
So that's 1,000 failures.
He
took it. So you need to understand that failure is part of the game. With anything you do, whether it's school, whether it be business, it doesn't matter. But just understand that failure will be a stepping stone to success. It's the same with us, the podcast. It's gonna take a while for people to actually get into, finding us as a community that is worth their, time and watch. But we put in the work. We work on it every single day. Eventually, we get to the point where we are successful. So
yes,
it's one of those things, bro. It's just one of those things.
Yeah, man.
I also saw ShebesXT has been denied bail He's been denied bail, but
he's been in prison
the whole of December. You know, that's the thing. It's like there's a dark side and a light side to it. You know, you can't always have the good and just the good. There's always going to be bad as well. It's like a balancing act. And for him, it's like his music is doing so well. He even won Song of the Year. With Z, the song. So, and now he's in jail. So it's like, bro, this shit's going down, that shit's going down, but like,
plus minus.
Yeah, balancing acts. For sure, I believe that I also heard that they said speed went. Is that a real thing though?
I don't know, but I feel like it was gonna go wide on the internet if he did.
It was just a stunt, a PR stunt.
Yeah. Probably he did, and he didn't want people to know what
he actually went and saw Shebeshinkt. But to be honest, why would he? I mean, he was throwing shade on all the South African influencers. Why Shebeshinkt alone gets to get the privilege of seeing Speed?
It's so funny how Speed just made all our influencers fans.
He did that, and that was
crazy.
It's insane. I think it just goes to show how much of a non-collaborator Speed is. He's a one-man show. ISHOWSPEED. You know, I think his name show.
Yeah,
he's his own man. His own.
I mean, ISHOWSPEED.
He's so big. He's incredible. Like
he's big. His African tour has been eye-opening for the
other European countries, and
obviously, Africa is not what they've propaganded it to be.
Yeah, very true. And sad because now they make us seem like we're savages, like we're in the sticks, like we're in the bundus.
Like, we're doing the gurus.
as if we're not educated, as if we are somehow inferior. And it's not okay, to be honest.
So having Speed here was just eye-opening for the Europeans. Which actually Africa is an ongoing time. We are ongoing, we're growing, and that's not what they've taught it to be and what they've seen it to be for all these years.
Yes,
Africa is a beautiful place, man. Speed mentioned it a lot of times. Which Africa is beautiful, and he was thinking of buying a house in I think it was Ethiopia. Yeah, Ethiopia.
Must have had a nice experience then.
Yeah. I think Ethiopia has the most numbers of his
in terms of
the stream numbers. Yeah.
Comparing them with the other African countries.
I think South Africa is number 5. With the numbers. Yeah.
I feel like in general, overall, the other African countries don't like South Africa. I feel like
that's true.
We're the antagonist of this continent. Why is everyone against us? I believe it's because they do see the potential that we have.
Yeah.
In terms of resources.
Yeah.
And we're at the
south of South Africa. We are not Tanzania. We're at the south of South Africa.
We're isolated in a sense.
Yeah.
So and then there's the point in which we also see ourselves as superior. And the other countries see that, they're like, why do these people think they're superior?
Bro,
these other African countries. But we are superior.
We are superior for real.
But that's, I guess that's a debate for another day.
Yeah. You
can bring them and we can talk about it.
yeah, man. Feels good to be back, man. Yeah. I've been looking at the story of Donald Trump. Shout out Donald Trump. What do you think about Donald, man?
He's a hero.
He is.
He's a hero.
To his people?
To the American people he is. But in general, it feels like now he's the enemy of the world. I don't know. I don't know much about it. But from what I've seen, people are saying he is an enemy of the world.
Yeah.
It's not that Donald Trump has not had hate before. He's always been a hater.
Donald has always been Donald, yeah.
So it's nothing new, but it's just that now it's becoming serious. It's involving a lot of countries too, and there's a lot of aggression and bullying that's going on. There was the G20. I don't know what that was about. Could you elaborate? Do you know anything about that? What was the idea? What was the point to it?
So the G20 is basically is 20 different countries.
Right.
20 different countries coming together.
America being part of
the G20, obviously, is one of the big weapons of the world. So 20 big countries coming together and, economizing, doing the right things together. Being together and just giving each other advices and minerals and what's not.
Sharing of resources.
Trying to grow each other further. So, and like equally, in general. Because like a lot of countries have debt to the world. Including South Africa, including America.
Owing the World Bank.
Owing the World Bank. Okay. So with this G20, they're trying to exercise ways. They're coming up with ways where we can just help each other and help each other to pay up debts and cover up, open up spaces in certain countries. And so, yeah, man, that's like the basic of the G20.
And so did it happen? Did it take place successfully? Because I heard there were some presidents who did not show up.
Yeah,
from some
which
countries.
is Donald. Which is one of them. He's the only one.
He's the only one,
by the way, yeah.
For real?
Yeah, USA didn't show up at the G20. Because I feel like the G20, so Donald Trump was trying by all means to sabotage it. Why I'm saying this is because before the G20 even happened, he was pushing the agenda of we have genocide in South Africa, white genocide, we're killing white farmers.
That whole saga
of the genocide.
White people can move to America.
Yeah, and that was before the G20 happening. So he was trying to go inside these countries' minds and trying to, destabilize the whole operation. We're not going to South Africa. He's trying to boycott the whole thing. But it didn't happen. Luckily, all the countries didn't mind. They came to South Africa and sent in the richest square mile in Africa. And it happened, man. Shout out to Ramaphosa, man, for hosting countries in South Africa. He's the first president to do that, by the way. First black president to do that. So shout out to Ramaphosa also. So I don't know, Donald, man, him being that guy, I don't know, man. He's that guy. He's him.
It's true.
Donald is him, man.
He's him. He has power. And, first and foremost, he's a businessman. So he looks at things from
a business perspective.
From that perspective.
Yeah.
What can I gain? What can I, take from this situation? How can I capitalize? He's a capitalist, I believe.
He is.
So he's a very logical, very ruthless in his approach to these things, and so obviously he's going to make enemies. So it's just a situation where we have to understand that it's a power struggle. It's a power struggle.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, our country isn't going to stand on its own and So it's just one of those things. You have to be a realist about these things and understand that once big countries, powerhouses like America or Russia start making moves, you have to make the best move on the chessboard.
Yeah.
Align yourself with the people who are capable of protecting and providing you with the resources that you need.
Which is what SA is doing. Partnering Russia, China, Iran.
So we can look at Ramaphosa in many ways and say, yes, he's corrupt, but politics is a corrupt game.
Yeah, the whole system. He came inside and he was already like that.
Yeah, so he may be doing his own thing, his own way, but at least he hasn't forsaken South Africa. We have to give him that.
Yeah.
He hasn't forsaken South Africa.
To think who's gonna be the next president is scary.
Yeah, that's a different thing. That's a different thing. And maybe, what would be nice to have someone younger? I think that would be refreshing. I wouldn't mind having a white president. A lot of people are probably going to flag me on the comments about this, but I wouldn't mind having a young white president in South Africa.
Yeah, so you're not afraid that there'll be some influence changes a little bit?
Perhaps, like the National Student Fund,
that
could change
the BP
drastically.
The BBE.
Is it a BBE?
BEE,
Black Employment.
BEE.
Is it Black
Empowerment?
Black Empowerment.
Yes.
So,
Black Empowerment.
Economic Empowerment.
Yeah.
Economic Empowerment.
Damn, we left school long time ago. Forgive us, guys.
But it is.
Yeah.
The traditional educational system, we've been through that route, and it has not worked out for us in that way. And that doesn't say the traditional system does not work. If you are a lawyer, you will get a job and you will get paid. If you're a doctor, you will get a job and you will get paid. There are certain professions where the job industry it's saturated basically. Like for example, office work. I mean, be realistic. You go to study, you go to varsity and you finish, and you expect to get an office job easy. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people who have the same qualification. It's the easiest qualification. You know, we're always looking for an easy way out, right? As individuals. So if you're going to do that, then you have to expect that there's going to be competition and that you're going to be on a waiting list, right? So choose your professions wisely, basically. If you're going to use the traditional system. But if you're trying to be a YouTuber or an entrepreneur, then that's a different game. You will win, but it's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of time. So yeah, and that's the thing about it. It takes time, but eventually you do win. And when you do win, you win big.
Yeah,
that's the thing about it.
Big. Yeah,
you win big,
bro.
Speaking about winning, we South Africa, we were playing the AFCON. Recently, I think we lost. I wasn't watching the games as much. I'm not much of I love football, you know, but
not anymore. No, brother, not anymore.
What do you mean? Not anymore?
You don't watch football anymore.
Oh,
you used to, not anymore.
Okay, yeah. My bad. So as I was saying, we played and we lost, and it's a very sad thing because you know we put so much hope into these teams and into the big clubs.
Yeah,
you know, and the South African football team, we had so much hope for them. We prayed. We hoped that that they would actually go through and actually win, because it's these kind of competitions that actually, you know, help build a country's name, you know, and also bring the people together in the country.
And Bafana has a way to fulfill it, because the likes of Springboks are taking our country up a notch, taking our country, putting it on the map. And Bafana having to just...
The Proteas. They also play their part.
The netball girls. You know, they're doing the most. And Bafana being the big sport, man, in South Africa, like soccer, you know. It's a big thing. So they have to come through. So for them to just go out of the round of the 16, Ganjiana, it's not nice.
It's not nice. And it's unfortunate. And I don't know what can be done at this point in order to improve the football of our nation.
To think it took us 16 or 15 years to have a squad like that. A squad that can go against like good players. You know, the likes of Mfukeng, the likes of Apollos, the likes of Sipho Mbole.
Right.
What do you think about Sipho? Do you think he's underrated, overrated?
Oh, to be honest, I don't know him.
You don't know him.
As I said, I don't watch football as much anymore, I don't know much about the soccer players individually.
Yeah. So to continue, Mbole, you know, Mbata, Amatalenta Wafani, you know, all those
new faces,
TLP, Mbogazi, you know, these are good players, in fact,
and contributing.
They're contributing, you know, but I don't know what we can do to actually improve the fitness, maybe.
Perhaps.
You know, you can't take our players and make them run against Kylian Mbappe.
It's a different ball game.
It's a different ball game, but the fitness is not. It's not the same, man. I don't know.
But now that's what we have, and so what can be done? That's the question. It's what I said already. How can we? What's the step? What are we going to do to improve?
One said we need most of our players to go play abroad. Yes, and have, you know, that experience and training, further their fitness. But unfortunately, man, we're out of the AFCON and it happens. Are we ready for the World Cup?
Exactly, that's what I was about to dive into. That now we're out of the AFCON. Now we have the World Cup coming up in America also. So
are we Trump doing all these things?
Yeah, actually 2026 is a big year.
It's a shifting year, man.
And a lot's going to happen, and we don't know how things are going to play out.
Unfortunately,
but I feel like it's going to be interesting to just watch how history unfolds, how everything takes place. You know, from the World Cup to this inter-conflict between countries and presidents. What's your stance on Ukraine and Russia? Is that still going on?
It is still going on.
There's still a war. There's still a commotion.
So Donald had some, you know, peacemaking type of meeting between him and Vladimir Putin. And man, it stopped for a bit, you know. But it's still going on because even Donald Trump took over Venezuela. He's the acting president of Venezuela. Imagine. By force. So he's the acting president of Venezuela, and he took out a statement where he's threatening to take over Iceland.
Right.
So all other countries are just deploying their soldiers in Iceland, so Donald Trump doesn't do that. So man, going back to the question, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
The situation
with the whole situation in
Russia.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those things. You just cannot. Again, on Sunday, I'll pause it.
For sure.
Enough about politics. Enough about politics for real.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, enough about politics.
Yeah. We can talk about the fact that the fitness world, it's becoming a big thing. A lot of people are joining the gym, females included. And it's a good shift in today's world, because a lot of people are being obese, this fast food, processed food. We don't want that anymore. Let's all join the gym. Let's all go work out.
Yeah.
Have that body, have that physique.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the internet has had a positive influence in that sense, because a lot of people have actually said, hey, I need to change.
Yeah.
This is not it. I want to look good and I want to shape up. Yeah.
Health is the new wealth, man.
Health is the new wealth.
It's the new wealth.
You have it's part of being, successful nowadays.
Yeah.
To have a good body to go with it.
Yeah.
Not just have the money.
Especially as a man, man.
Especially as a man.
You need to be able to protect your loved ones, your strength, your physique.
It's insane how much is required from a man, in terms of how he looks, how he dresses, the money he has, his assets. And then we expect so little from women, just them being beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a crazy dynamic, It's insane because the standard is so high for men right now versus for women.
For women, yeah.
And I think that makes it a very difficult game for men.
For men, yeah.
That's why you see a lot of young men are checking out of relationships. They don't want to date anymore.
They
don't want to invest themselves emotionally. Yeah, they're just like, nah, this is not for me. I'm not gonna do this.
Yeah,
and it's sad because
really.
it then makes it seem as though love is not a thing anymore. That's the age we live in. It's just, I'm here, I'm there. It's a constant back and forth.
Yeah. It's the trust issues and giving your all to a person.
I feel like also a lot of people are it's just, I don't know, social media has had a bad influence.
Unfortunately, man.
Because girls they scroll on TikTok, they see a girl getting roses, they see a girl on a gym, and they're like, oh, this girl doesn't even look as good as I do.
And
I deserve this. I deserve more. And then obviously she ends up in a situation where she's...
And once you're in, you have to keep up to that lifestyle.
You have to keep up with that lifestyle.
So I hope the girls also, enlighten us on this one. We're not... I think not take it, guys. We're just having a conversation. And the girl having to keep up the lifestyle, of the riches, the lifestyle, the cocktails,
the iPhones, the nice restaurants, the traveling,
authenticity.
It's all, and it's crazy because girls only do these things for content. So if you're a man and you have a girlfriend and you guys cannot create some sort of content with the lifestyle you guys live, just know, my brother, you're not safe.
So bro, she's not yours.
She's not safe because she wants content, and if you're not providing content, breakfast in bed is not content, not nowadays.
But the irony of what you're saying is, even though they have all of that, they still fuck you up, though.
Yeah, it's not enough.
They still fuck you up, bro.
Girls,
the likes of Kai said it.
Exactly. I mean, he's doing
the most.
He's going through the most. I mean, he's going through the most, even though he has acquired so much success over the course of his streaming lifetime or whatever. And now for him to be done up like this, I heard it was NBA YoungBoy that the girl cheated.
I don't know.
That's what I heard.
I also see on my feed the NBA, but I don't think that's true though.
I think it's not NBA. She never cheated with NBA young boy.
Because the rumors are they even have a baby.
With
Gabriella is pregnant with NBA's baby.
But it's, NBA beyond that time, and the man has gang kids.
Gang kids, bro.
That's soldiers, bro.
For life.
He has an army.
An army.
So
in 7 years, and he has how many kids? 14?
Yeah, about 14.
In 7 years. Think about that, bro.
And he's only like, what, 27, I think, this year.
That's a whole empire, bro.
You see? And he's still going to make more kids.
That's what you need as a man.
Exactly. And this is the society we live in now where women are like, I don't want kids. I want 1 kid or 2 kids.
Yeah.
They don't want kids. And men are just taking that. They're just like, okay, cool. We'll have 1 kid or 2 kids. Which is wrong. You cannot work your entire life, build your wealth, and then only have 1 or 2 kids from one woman. You know.
So what's your take? You mean you should have different kids from different women?
To have as many kids as possible, you're gonna have to have
different women,
different mothers for you.
So you can't.
I promote
one person can give you a lot of.
Yes, I promote polygamy.
Okay.
You know, let me put it this way. Back in the day,
yeah,
I'm talking grandma, grandpa, great grandma, great grandpa. 1 woman could give you 10 plus children.
Trust me.
Why? The reason being is because women back then were their sexuality was controlled.
Yeah.
Very controlled. She would be at home most of the time. There wasn't any partying.
Yeah.
No clubs.
Yeah.
And there wasn't any internet, so they didn't have any access to all these men who could offer them gifts, flights, take them to places. Because if you have that kind of setup, then there's a potential for you to sleep with more men.
Yeah.
But back then, it wasn't. You had to walk up to a girl or to her family, ask her for her hand in marriage, and then you take it from there.
Yeah. So intercourse was
controlled. Yes, it was controlled, and her health also was at its peak.
Yeah.
So to speak. So she could give you 10 kids or more if you're lucky. So now, fast forward now, they drink, they do drugs, they do all these things, and by the time they want to start having kids, they aren't at their peak, so to speak, sexually. Because women nowadays probably start having kids after 30 years.
Yeah.
You can only have 1 or 2 kids at that point. And your health is also compromised. You can't expect a village to have more kids. So this is the situation we live in. And if you're trying to have more kids, you're going to have them with multiple baby mamas.
Yeah.
It's just a given. If you look at the chessboard, you understand what is going on. You know what's the best move to make. And in this day and age, the best move is don't commit to 1 woman.
You know me, bro. I believe
in monogamy.
Yeah. I believe so much in love and having one person. You know? Adam and Eve type shit. So I don't know, but so I feel like just having 1 woman, I wish I could find 1 woman who could literally give me a lot of kids. I wish I could find that woman
that one
who would allow me
to have
and understand my vision of creating this empire I want to create. This family, you know?
Yeah.
And not minding bearing me children, you know?
Over and over and over.
True. So in Japan, I don't know.
It's possible, but it is possible because, yes, in general, women are cooked, but
that's funny, bro.
I'm just being real right now. They also say we're broke, and we take it.
We take it, yeah.
So, vice versa. Yeah. Anyways, I'm saying, yes, the general is cooked, but there's a small minority. There's always a small minority. You know, there's these girls, especially here in South Africa, they still go to virginity testing and so on and so forth. So you could find you could find a woman who's in that particular space, who is healthy, who's at her peak, so to speak. You know, 18 to 24, young. You could take her from that place, make her a wife.
But apparently, but
that's the thing.
Because you don't know them.
You do.
I need to and you went and peak. So you don't know who you're picking.
You're just taking
them back home.
Yes.
Think about it though.
It's a risk that you're gonna have to willing to take. I mean, would you rather that, or would you rather have someone who you know has bodies and commit to them? I'd rather take someone who, even if it's a lie, in my mind, I believe with. I know I've only been there.
You've only been there.
I make maybe a fool. Maybe some people know. No, that's not the case. But
maybe some people know.
Yeah. But marrying a woman who you definitely know has been through the ringer, and you.
Okay, what if you love her though, bro?
That's the problem.
What if you love her, but love doesn't choose?
Love doesn't choose, exactly. But then, why are you even going into a relationship with a random girl you met somewhere and committing to her, knowing very well that she does have a past? If she's not a virgin, you know she has a past.
She does.
Exactly. And women will never disclose their
and we don't like that, man.
And yes, and because we don't like sharing women.
Yeah.
We're very...
That's the truth about men, man.
So, yeah, it's a very difficult game nowadays. That's why you see so many people are not getting married, especially the big names. And so many of them are getting divorced. The likes of Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates. These are the richest people on the planet. And they're getting divorced.
That's crazy.
If marriage doesn't work for them, imagine how bad it would be for you. I'm just being a realist. I don't.
Yeah, trust, bro. I get you,
Yes.
bro. I get you.
Donald Trump, Drake hasn't even considered it. He doesn't want that. So I'm just putting you in a position.
So what you're telling me is, marriage at this point is irrelevant.
It's irrelevant, and not to say that it's irrelevant, but there are more cons than pros to it.
Okay.
Because especially as a man, because now we can look at it from an economic standpoint. If you're rich and you marry a woman and you guys have 2 or 3 kids, and then she decides to leave one day, she decides that she wants a divorce, that you are not emotional.
And by the way, we married in property.
Yes.
Yeah. Community of property.
Exactly. And even if that's not the case, the law now is always in support of women when it comes to divorces.
Trust.
So you're going to lose half of your shit. Your houses, things you've worked years to accumulate assets. Half of your assets go to her. She takes the kids too. You're just there. You're left, and it's you, and it's just you. It's just you, and half of your assets.
So what do we do, Easy, bro?
You don't marry them, but you give them kids. You take care of the kids. Especially, it's easier in South Africa, to be honest, because in South Africa you don't. In America, when you have kids with a woman, you have to pay child support directly to her.
Yeah.
But in South Africa, when you have kids with a woman, you can actually, in a sense, buy your kid by having legal authority of your kid. I don't want to say the Zulu word for it, but you know, where you go over to the family and you pay a certain amount of money to get to gain authority over your kid and to have them live with you. So then now you're directly taking care of the kid. You're paying money directly to the kid.
So you're buying your kid. Yeah?
Yes, you're buying your kid, and then the mother has no say over the financial contribution you make now to your kid, because now you've paid your dues, right?
Yeah.
So you have that advantage here in South Africa, but I think over the years it's probably going to change. We're probably going to lose that as well, because we're becoming, even though we're not a Western country, so to speak, we are becoming more Western. So
I feel like we live the best life compared to Americans.
Not really. I feel like we're becoming more like Americans. I mean, look at the weaves, the BBL.
We're influenced by them.
Exactly.
From the start.
Exactly. So that's why.
And we live it better now.
Exactly.
Think about it. I was watching Podcast and Chill.
Yeah.
And they had Ronald Lamula over. And Ronald Lamula is our Minister of International international deals and whatever of our country.
What you mean?
Like the Minister of International Relations.
Oh,
yes, that's the word I'm looking for.
Okay.
International Relations.
Because I was
that dumb, but it's fine.
Okay.
International Relations. And Ulamula travels the whole world.
Okay.
He's the Minister of Relations. So you go and just making deals wherever around the world for South Africa.
Right.
And he still comes back home and says South Africa is the most beautiful country in the world. Think about that, bro.
I just think he's promoting himself, to be honest.
I think he wants to be the president.
Yeah, he's just doing it for clout.
Nah, bro, it sounded genuine though. It sounded genuine.
I could sound genuine too if I really wanted someone to.
So you don't believe in SA?
I do, but I do know that it's not the most beautiful country in the world, even though I've never been outside the country.
Oh, damn.
It's just, I'm being a realist right now. My country is nice. I've never been to Cape Town, I've never been to Durban, but I do know that those places are nice.
Yeah.
But for him to say that South Africa is the most beautiful.
South Africa is beautiful.
It is, but that was just bias and probably for political clout, I think.
I've been to Durban, I've been to Mpumalanga, I've been to Jozi, I've been to...
So you support that statement?
Yeah, bro. I've been to Swaziland also.
You genuinely think your country is the best looking country right now?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound convincing to me.
Yeah. Wait, let me tell you something. The likes of Dubai, Singapore, I really want to go and see. They look nice.
Dubai is 10 times better than South Africa, even though it's smaller. But every corner you turn, it's clean. There's something to look at. There's something to marvel at. That country is incredible. I've only seen it on screens, but yeah, I can just
Dubai is Dubai.
Dubai is Dubai, and
right.
South Africa is South Africa with all its problems.
Okay. I think we won't finish this one. This one we won't finish.
Yeah, but no, that was an interesting point you made about how beautiful the country is.
Yeah.
To some extent, I can agree with you in terms of the country being beautiful itself, but not more than other countries.
More than other countries, yeah.
I think, bro, South Africa has a lot of diversity. Yeah. We're very diverse. Very diverse.
11 official languages.
Yes. And despite the diversity, we're not as racist as other countries are towards the community itself. We're a lot of different people, but we're not as racist or as anti other races as other countries are.
Yeah.
So shout out to SA for actually being a country where we can live in harmony more than other countries. I mean, in America, it's just black people and white people, and they're always fighting and bickering of the whites this, the blacks this. So we don't have that. We don't have that.
Yeah.
Yes, there are certain parts of the country. There's always going to be a subset of idiots who do stupid things in any place.
In every place.
Yeah. So, but in general, we're a good place.
We're a good place.
It's a good place to
reside.
Yeah.
It's a good place to reside.
I've seen a lot of Chinese people coming to South Africa.
Yeah.
Opening up businesses. I've seen a lot of people from Pakistan. We have a lot of Indians. And then also we have people from all these other African countries,
Zimbabwe,
Nigerians. And we're all here, we're living in harmony.
Yeah.
It's not a problem, it's not an issue. We're all contributing to the economic.
Yeah. And I've had a conversation with a Chinese person, by the way.
You've spoken to one before?
Yeah, I've spoken to one China. I was at the casino at BlackRock. And I had a nice conversation with the Chinese. His name is Marco. That's not his real name, though. I think he's young. Those Chinese names, bro. So the question I wanted to know from a Chinese person, from me personally, is how South Africa? Where na cause Omosha? Because he was only 3 months into the country. That's how we met.
Okay. And this is okay.
And this is last year, 25.
Okay.
And he said to me, the communication was difficult, though. It was difficult because he's just 3 months into the country and he's Chinese and I'm South African. And I asked him, so how do you find South Africa? He says to me, you see, South Africa, we don't work as much as we work in China. China, work. Every day they work.
That's what he said.
And in South Africa, weekend, you rest. Weekend, you rest. China, we work. So I was like blown. I'm like, what the fuck? So they come here to relieve themselves,
and that's insane because that's the thing about China. They have an insane work ethic as a country.
The whole country.
It's just from a kid.
And they are the second richest country in the world.
And they deserve that.
And they deserve that.
They deserve that.
Yeah.
Because everything is geared towards we have to make China better. We have to make more things. And a lot of products, a lot of things that we have in our country and even other countries, it's all coming from China. China is
Omoda.
China is big. China is insane.
It's insane.
It's insane. People like to say Chinese people and the things that they create are somewhat fake. But we've seen a lot of girls go on shit. I'm saying. And a lot of niggas too.
Don't do that, bro. Yeah, but shout out to Shin though.
Yeah, shout out to Shin.
It makes life easy for a lot of people.
Temu as well too.
Temu,
So yeah. Global conglomerates, those companies.
Yeah.
They're not just providing for South Africa, they're providing for the world entirely. With clothes, cars,
yeah.
You know, all these other things that we don't know of. So yeah, I think today was what would we say today was a productive day for us. Work, like the Chinese man said. Yeah. So until the next episode. Also, I'd like to share the fact that we're going to have someone else join the team pretty soon.
Issue.
Yeah, that's gonna be nice. She's gonna be female, so we're not anti-female.
Can you mention her name though?
Let's keep it under wraps. You know, reason being is because she might wanna use a stage name instead of her real name. So let's give her the benefit of the doubt.
But I like her real name though.
But like, cause I'm Neil.
Yeah.
And you're Easy.
Yeah.
So
she might.
Yeah.
I get you, bro. So we're gonna have a third person in the podcast, guys.
Yeah.
It's still gonna be nice. We're still gonna be cooking. We're still gonna be working. We're back and we're taking it up a notch this time. You know.
Yeah.
I'm just glad me and my brother are back on your screens. You know, 5 years is a long time frame, and a lot of things change. A lot of things happen. People change. We fall off. We get up. We get better. We move. You know, and we move. And we're still here, and we still understand the assignment.
Yeah.
We still love being in front of you guys, in front of the camera. We still love the content, and we still see the vision 5 years later, and we're still here. And now we just need you guys to love us as much as we love you, as much as we're gonna keep giving you niggas. I almost said niggas. You guys content. Lovely content.
I also try to just stop myself from being ghetto.
Yeah.
I just want to be professional now,
bro.
It's so difficult.
So Valentine's is coming, guys. I having a Valentine's for this year.
Honestly, I don't want one.
You okay?
I don't want one, but it would be nice to have a Valentine's.
Yeah.
It would be nice. It would. Yeah. Going on a date is actually a nice thing.
Yeah.
A lot of people are seeing it now as a girl taking advantage of a dude, but it's actually nice if you have someone who's genuine.
Yeah.
To go with, actually. Yeah. But like, TWS is back. We're back. And this is only the beginning of a very long journey. And we hope to entertain, to inform, to teach going forward. And to many more episodes. And salute to you, the audience. Neil 100 is signing out.
Easy.